Are you comfortable making small talk? Small talk is useful in many situations, such as at work or at a party. And it's common when you're talking to new acquaintances or people you haven't seen in a while. In this video lesson, you'll learn 15 common phrases and questions that English speakers use when making small talk. We'll introduce the phrases at a slower rate of speech. Then you'll hear them with reduced pronunciation. English speakers use reduced pronunciation to talk to each other in normal, everyday conversation. You will see the reduced pronunciation written out so you can follow along. But remember, you should never use it in writing. It's for speaking only. You'll also be able to practice speaking quickly and having a conversation at the end of this video. Here we go. When you want to start making small talk, it's common to use an opening phrase and a question to get the conversation going. You can say, "Nice to see you. How have you been? Fancy seeing you here. How is life? It has been ages. How is it going?" Now let's practice speaking quickly and naturally. Take a look at the first line. To becomes ta and you becomes ya when we speak quickly. Have contracts to v. Also, you might hear been pronounced as been when spoken quickly. Here's how it sounds. Nice to see you. How have you been? Notice we've put the reduced pronunciation in speech bubbles to help you remember to use it only when speaking and not when writing. Let's look at the next line. In reduced pronunciation, ing verbs always reduce to in. So seeing sounds like seein'. Also, how is contracts to how's. Fancy seeing you here. How's life? In the last line, going reduces to goin'. You can also contract the verbs has and is. Again, let's try saying been as been. It's been ages. How's it going? What are some natural responses you can use, and what are some follow-up questions to keep the conversation going? You can say, I am doing great. How are things with you? I am hanging in there. What is new? Things are good. What have you been up to? Now let's try using them in reduced pronunciation. In the first line, I am contracts to I'm. Doing reduces to doin', and how are sounds like hower. Listen to this. I'm doing great. How are things with you? In the second line, hanging reduces to hangin', and there are two contractions, I'm and what's. I'm hanging in there. What's new? In the last line, things are sounds like one word when spoken quickly. Also, have contracts to v. You reduces to ya, and been sounds like been. Things are good. What have you been up to? Small talk generally revolves around everyday topics such as weather, traffic, and sports. Here are some common small talk phrases that you can use. So, what do you think of this weather we have been having? It took forever to get here today, didn't it? Did you watch the game last night? In reduced pronunciation, what do you becomes what'ya or whatcha. Think of sounds like one word. Have contracts to v, having sounds like havin', and been sounds like been. Let's put it all together. So, what do you think of this weather we've been having? Or, so, what do you think of this weather we've been having? In the second line, to reduces to ta, and the first T in didn't it drops to sound like didn't it. It took forever to get here today, didn't it? And finally, did you sounds like did ya in the third line. Did you watch the game last night? How can you respond to typical small talk questions? Let's take a look at responses that agree and disagree with each of the questions you heard in the previous section. For the question about the weather, you can say, "It has been great getting out more often." Or, "Ugh, I think it is way too hot to go outside." For the traffic question, you can say, "You are telling me the traffic has been brutal lately." Or, "Would you believe I got here in no time?" And for the question about the game, you can say, "Yes, could you believe the final score?" Or, "Actually, I had to work. I am going to watch the highlights later." Now let's try saying those responses quickly. The first set of responses sounds like this. It's been great getting outside more often. It has contracts to its, and getting reduces to gettin'. Did you notice the T was dropped in often, so it sounded like often? Ugh, it's way too hot to go outside. In this line, it is contracts to its, and to reduces to t. Let's hear the second set of responses. You're telling me the traffic's been brutal lately. In this line, you are contracts to your, and telling reduces to tellin'. Has also contracts to apostrophe s, and been sounds like been. Would you believe I got here in no time? Would you sounds like would ya in reduced pronunciation. And now for the last set. Yeah, could you believe the final score? Did you know we usually say yeah instead of yes when speaking quickly? Also, could you reduces to could ya. Actually, I had to work. I'm gonna watch the highlights later. Had to reduces to had to, and I am contracts to I'm. Also, going to sounds like gonna, which is a very common reduction in English. Wow, we just covered a lot of small talk phrases with reduced pronunciation. Let's practice what you've learned. Here are the 15 phrases again. Now let's practice your reduced pronunciation. Listen and repeat after me. Nice to see you. How have you been? Fancy seeing you here. How's life? It's been ages. How's it going? I'm doing great. How are things with you? I'm hanging in there. What's new? Things are good. What have you been up to? So, what do you think of this beautiful weather we've been having? Or, so, what do you think of this beautiful weather we've been having? It took forever to get here today, didn't it? Did you watch the game last night? It's been great getting outside more often. Ugh, it's way too hot to go outside. You're telling me the traffic's been brutal lately. Would you believe I got here in no time? Yeah. Could you believe the final score? Actually, I had to work. I'm going to watch the highlights later. Great job! Try this section again if you need more practice. Ready to put those conversation phrases into practice? Take a quick look at this dialogue. Now it's time to have a conversation together. Let's make some small talk. I'll be speaker A and you'll be speaker B. We'll use reduced pronunciation so you can practice your fluency. Don't forget to speak as quickly as you can. If it doesn't flow well at first, just try it again. You've got this. Ready? Hey, fancy seeing you here. How have you been? I'm hanging in there. It took forever to get here, didn't it? So, what do you think of this beautiful weather we've been having? I'm loving it. It's been great getting out more often. Now we'll switch roles. This time, you'll be speaker A and I'll be speaker B. You'll go first. Here we go. Wow, it's been ages. I'm doing great. How are things with you? Yeah, the traffic's been brutal lately. Ugh, I think it's been way too hot to go outside. How about you? Good for you. I'll have to take a page out of your book and get out more often. Nicely done. Your fluency will improve quickly with practice. Happy studying.
Ellie.